Hare Krishna. Welcome to Nisarga, an initiative of Harmonix Global Foundation. So here we are in the session of Vedic Stories Level 1. And I'm going to narrate you different stories of Vrindavana Vihari. Vrindavana is a place where Lord Krishna grew up and Vihari is the supreme enjoyer. And the first story is prayers by the Devatas. Who are these Devatas? Devatas are the ones who help God in executing the different affairs that are happening in this universe. Just like for now your mom, she has got a maid, isn't it? To help her in the household things. So many things that has to be done. And mom has kept a maid to help her out. Right? There are so many maids also sometimes. Right? So like that, Devatas are the ones who help God in executing the affairs in this universe. This session is inspired by the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is an Acharya, the ideal teacher who teaches by example and who is my teacher. Long ago, once Mother Earth was overburdened with all cruel people on this planet Earth. So, Mother Earth was very sad, morose. So, she was crying. She didn't know what to do. So, she took a form of a white cow, a beautiful cow. So white, like white soft snow. So she took a form of a cow and she went to Lord Brahma. So why mother was unhappy here? Because there were demoniac kings who were ruling the planet Earth and they were killing people, they were stealing, they were doing all bad things. So because of which Mother Earth was overburdened with sinful people on this planet Earth, and that is why she was very unhappy and sad. So she took a form of a cow and she went to meet Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma heard her grief, her pain. So he thought he cannot help her out. So he took her to the Supreme Lord Vishnu. And not only Mother Earth and Brahma went. In fact, they took all the other Devatas also. They went to meet Lord Vishnu. And where was Lord Vishnu? Lord Vishnu was in other planet which was called as the ocean of milk. Like now here planet Earth, it is 3/4 of the planet Earth is covered with water. So like that, Lord Vishnu was in a planet where the whole planet was full of milk. So can you imagine how beautiful it would have been? Just full milk. The whole ocean is full of milk. And there the Lord was seated upon Ananta Shesha along with his consort Lakshmi Devi. So all the Devatas went and they offered prayer to Lord Vishnu, and this prayer is called Purusha Sukta prayer. This is a prayer which is offered by all the Devatas to please Lord Vishnu. So now do you think the Lord immediately responded to the Devatas? No, he did not respond immediately. So then what happened? All the Devatas along with Lord Brahma sitting in the center, he started meditating upon Lord Vishnu within the heart, and all the Devatas were also sitting around and they were meditating upon Lord Vishnu. And then after a while, Lord Vishnu revealed a message to Lord Brahma within the heart. So this was a message given by Krishna himself to Lord Brahma within the heart. Lord Brahma received the message, and what was this message? The message was that the Lord is going to appear on this planet Earth very soon, And he also instructed Lord Brahma to tell all the Devatas also should appear along with him on this planet Earth in different houses, so that they will all help him in executing his mission. And what was the mission? The first very important mission was to protect the devotees, destroy the demons, and to establish godliness. So here now on this planet Earth, coming back to planet Earth, there was this very, very cruel, demoniac king, Kamsa. So his sister was Devaki, and Devaki was getting married to King Vasudeva. So the marriage went on very nicely. All the people had so much of fun. They enjoyed the marriage. And now there was a procession going on where Devaki was being taken along with her husband Vasudeva to his palace. And now the interesting fact was, to please the sister, Kamsa himself was riding the chariot, and there was happiness all around. Everybody was so jubilant, was so happy. So all the marriage procession was going on very nicely. And suddenly there was a huge sound in the sky. Up in the sky there was a thundering sound. And the sound said, "You foolish Kamsa, you're taking your sister on the chariot. Your own sister's 8th child, Devaki's 8th child, is going to be the death for you. He's the one who is going to kill you." And this message was there. It's called Akashavani. From the sky there was this message. And then hearing this news, Kamsa got so angry that he immediately took his sword and he wanted to chop the head of Devaki. And Vasudeva immediately stopped Kamsa. This is his first duty of a husband, is to protect his wife. So Vasudeva told that, "No, my dear brother-in-law, please do not do this sinful activity. You want to kill your own sister? Please do not do this. I promise that whenever a child is born, I will bring the child to you personally." So then Kamsa, for a moment, he thought, he got pacified. He thought that yes, Vasudeva is known for keeping up his words. He will not fall back on his words. So he's definitely going to bring the child to me. So he was pacified with this. And he let go Vasudeva and Devaki to the palace. And after a while, there was this first child was born to Devaki and Vasudeva. And as promised, Vasudeva had to bring the newly born baby to Kamsa. And they didn't know what he would do. Right? So Vasudeva took the child to Kamsa. And looking at the child, Kamsa was very happy that Vasudeva kept up his words and he has got the newly born child to me. So then he thought that, okay, Devaki's 8th child only is going to be a danger to me, so why I should kill this child, right? So he was about to give the child back to Vasudeva. Now the interesting thing is here that just when Kamsa was thinking like this, Narad Muni appeared. Narayana, Narayana. You know, right? Narad Muni, right? He's always singing the glories of the Lord. Now, Narad Muni told Kamsa, "Do you think if Devaki's 8th child is going to be powerful, then what about this child? What's the guarantee that this child will not harm you?" So when Narad Muni told like this, Kamsa again got very, very furious. So he thought that this child could be very, very dangerous too for him. Now, you might be wondering why Narad Muni told like this for Kamsa. So that means he is instigating, he is telling Kamsa to kill this newly born child. No, we should go a little deeper and understand what was the reason behind this. The reason was Narad Muni wanted to fasten the process of birth of the Supreme Lord Krsna. The 8th child of Devaki should be born faster, right? So he told like this to Kamsa. And that is why then immediately Kamsa got furious. So he took the baby in his hand and he just smashed the baby to the wall. And in this way, the first child of Devaki and Vasudeva were destroyed. And then hearing this, so he thought that Devaki and Vasudeva could be very, very dangerous to him. So he immediately ordered his soldiers that they should be present. And then they were got back to Kamsa palace and they were kept in the prison for many, many years. Devaki and Vasudeva were put in prison. And after a while, after some time, again one more child was born. And when moment Kamsa got to know that there is second child born, then he came, he took the child and he again destroyed it. So like that, it's one after the other, like the 6 children were born and all the 6 children were killed by Kamsa. Very, very unfortunate. Then later what happened, by the magical arrangement of the Lord, when the 7th child was there in the womb of Mother Devaki, by the arrangement of the Lord, the child was transferred to another womb of whom? Of Rohini, Mother Rohini, who is the other wife of Vasudeva. So like this, the 7th child was born not in the prison, but it was in the palace of Nanda Maharaj, where Rohini was also there. So the 7th child was born to Mother Rohini. And here Kamsa thought, okay, 7th child was miscarried. Then Mother Devaki now was pregnant for the 8th time and she was bearing now the child who was none other than the Supreme Lord Krsna in her womb. So now you can see her Mother Devaki sitting so worried, and there are all the Devatas are appeared. They got to know that now in Mother Devaki's womb, it is none other than the Supreme Lord Vishnu who promised that he would appear. So he is going to take birth very soon. So he is there in the womb. So Mother Devaki also was feeling very happy, right? That this child is not an ordinary child, it is the Supreme Lord himself. So Mother Devaki was feeling that on one side she was very happy about this, but on the other side she was very worried. Why? Because the moment Kamsa will get to know, he is going to again kill even this child. But however, all the Devatas are offering prayers to the Lord that, oh Lord, as you promised, you will take birth, you are here in this planet Earth and protect the devotees and destroy the demons. So they were all showing their gratitude to the Lord for keeping up his word. All the Devatas were very, very happy, and all the Devatas appeared in Kamsa's prison and nobody knew about this. Right? So it was all magical.